But I was the dance captain.
Yes.
And I just remember one night, 12 people gave their notice because of Rachel Lily Rosenblum.
Really?
And I called Bob up and I said, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? So once again, we picked up the phone and called the troops and everything like that. I just want to tell you that I got a phone call from Michael, and he said, pack your bags, you are going to Detroit. And that was the beginning of the end, because we were and Frank Petrie was playing on the toilet bowl bongos for that Latin number.
To do Spanglish.
Bongos. And Michael gave us all assignments, and I was assigned to Grover and Anita for a week to do the opening. Then I came back, and with you was Spanglish, and then Patty DeBeck and Tommy Walsh were with Tommy Tune doing it was absolutely incredible.
It was an amazing concept of putting the troops to work and making it all happen, because he was also home rewriting the book himself and going back to the original play and taking out all the
Oh, that's right. He
all
got
the
credit
other
for
stuff.
writing, too,
Well,
didn't he?
because no one took credit. Everybody said, no, I don't want to take credit. Michael Stewart left.
He left.
Said, you took away my script. That's not what I wrote. He went, yeah, we'll go with William Gibson. But we needed lead-ins and things like that. It was very tough, very tough.
Well, I know that Tony's frustration from Rachel Lilly was one that led up to that first midnight gathering. And Steve, I'll let you talk about it because you were there. If you don't.
Well, I guess one of the more famous nights certainly of my dancing career was the night we were called in by Michael Bennett to come to rehearsals, a kind of gathering, a symposium at a rehearsal studio on the East Side. Tony and Michonne were instrumental in bringing everybody together, and Michael was there, and we sat around in a circle after we'd all done our shows, and we all came from various shows, and he brought in 17 kind of well-known dancers that had done a number of shows, and he started asking some questions about how we related to our lives and what experiences we had and what experiences we almost never shared before. I had just gotten back from Israel and where I met my wife, Denise, and I proposed to her. We got married in England, and kind of Byork Lee was in the movie, Bob Lapone, Tommy Walsh. I mean,
Jesus
Pi
Christ
Douglas.
Superstar.
This is Jesus Christ Superstar, shot in Israel. And I was very, very at home because being Jewish, I was, it was my country. And Tommy was off the wall kind of, So I go to this meeting and we're called by Michael. Well, you get called by Michael Bennett, you go, I mean, it just made sense, and all the people were very thrilled. And then there were a couple of them, us, that were a little reticent on what we were going to say, but we went from like 12 o'clock to, 7 in the morning, 8 in the morning. We were drinking, smoking, doing a lot of different things, and we had started out with a sandwich, and then all of a sudden, you got very comfortable just talking to these other people. It was group therapy. And Tommy Walsh was very spectacular to me that night. He started talking about how he had his relationship with his father. And my relationship with Tommy was like, what is going on here? And I heard this story, and it just turned me around, as every person, I think, in the audience that ever saw Chorus Line got turned around. It was just such an eye-opener. If you really think about what that show was all about, to this day, I think about Chorus Line and the people that were involved and the people that did it originally. God bless them all. And what it was a spectacular, groundbreaking show again through the eyes of Michael, and then eventually Bob and Nick Dante and James Kirkwood and the idea of what Chorus Line meant to all of us was so spectacular and so enriching that Michael will live forever as the one singular sensation in my eyes, certainly. And he was just innovative and understanding of human nature. And I think that's what the show became, was just a story about human nature. And God.
My God, we don't need to say anything else. Whoa, that was beautiful, Steve.